Hello everyone, and welcome back to Under the Visions, a channel dedicated to exploring the most unusual, surreal, and thought-provoking pieces of animation from around the world. Once again, we will dive into a true gem of European animation, La Planète Sauvage, or Fantastic Planet, a French-Czechoslovak co-production from 1973, directed by René Laloux. This incredible surreal sci-fi film remains one of the most visually unique and symbolically rich works in the history of animation. And before we begin, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to Under the Visions channel, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your interpretations of this film. And if you'd like to support the channel, you can also join our Patreon to early access to upcoming reviews. Let's go! Fantastic Planet tells the story of an alien world Igam, ruled by a race of giant blue humanoids known as the Drugs. Humans, called Oms in the film, are seen as primitive creatures. Some are kept as pets, while others lived wild in harsh, controlled environments. The central narrative follows Ter, a young Om whose mother is killed early in the film. He becomes a pet to Tiva, a drug child, and through her he gains access to drug knowledge. Ter eventually escapes, joins a community of wild Oms, and shares what he has learned. The story then transforms into an allegory about oppression, rebellion, and coexistence, as humans fight for survival and recognition in the face of overwhelming force. What makes Fantastic Planet unforgettable is its striking surrealist design. The visuals were created by Roland Topper, an artist known for his dystopian, dreamlike illustrations. His influence is immediately recognizable: grotesque, symbolic landscapes, strange hybrid creatures, and unsettling, almost nightmarish character designs. The animation technique itself, cut-out stop motion, adds to this uncanny atmosphere. Figures move in a jerky, unnatural way, which enhances the feeling that the audience is witnessing something alien, something fundamentally unfamiliar. The style is often compared to the works of Hieronymus Bosch, Salvador Dali, and many other surrealist painters. Fantastic Planet is more than just a sci-fi tale. It's an allegory, rich with social, political, and philosophical meaning. First symbol: colonialism and oppression. The drugs domination of Oms reflects the history of colonization and the way powerful societies dehumanize weaker ones. Next symbol: knowledge as liberation. Ter's acquisition of drug education becomes a symbol of resistance. Knowledge empowers the oppressed to fight back and imagine a different future. More obvious metaphor: cycle of violence. The uneasy truth reached at the end suggests that survival depends not only on rebellion, but on coexistence and mutual recognition. And the last symbol: the surreal world itself. A metaphor for the absurdity of existence, and perhaps for the fragile balance between nature, power, and humanity. René Laloux, director, was already experimented with animated shorts before Fantastic Planet, but this film established him internationally. Later, he would go on to create other visionary works such as Time Masters and Gandahar. Roland Topper, designer and co-writer, gave the film its iconic surreal aesthetic. His work as an illustrator and writer often dealt with grotesque and absurd imagery, and Fantastic Planet is perhaps the purest distillation of his artistic vision. The production itself was French-Czechoslovak collaboration, completed at the Irje Tyrnka studio in Prague, a legendary hub of European animation. The international cooperation was essential to bringing this ambitious project to life. And of course, the hypnotic soundtrack by Alan Gorago, blending psychedelic jazz and eerie experimental music, become one of the film's defining features. Nearly 50 years after its release, Fantastic Planet remains one of the most unusual and visionary animated films ever created. Its dreamlike visuals, haunting music, and layered allegory ensure that it continues to resonate with viewers, not just as a product of its time, but as a timeless reflection on power, freedom, and the human condition. Thank you so much for watching this review on Under the Visions. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share your interpretations of Fantastic Planet in the comments below. And remember, our Patreon supporters get early access to the reviews, so check the link in the description if you'd like to join. Keep exploring the strange and the visionary worlds of animation with Under the Visions. See you next time, art lovers!